and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Taylor Swift unboxing video, my favourite kind of video. If you missed it, Taylor Swift has just launched her brand new collection for summer 2025. In the past, some of the summer collections haven't been my favourite things in the world, I must admit. I think probably one of the most infamous in the Swiftie fandom was when Taylor Nation teased this thing and everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's 1989 TV. And it was a pool float. This time, thankfully, that did not happen. They were literally like, it is a summer 2025 collection about 2 hours before, and then they dropped it. Now, this merch has caused a lot of controversy online. People haven't liked it. People didn't like the style of it. Some people were kind of diving more into it being like a golf kind of club kind of like theme, all of that. There has just been a lot of conversation about this merch. Anyway, my mum actually bought 2 pieces of this merch and she has kindly let me show you all them today. Now, in terms of the merch, I must admit I didn't like a lot of it. For me personally, I don't really think it would particularly be my style, and that's just one of those things. A lot of the Taylor Swift merch often isn't my style. I don't really like much of the Tortured Poets department merch, so I just didn't get it. Eras Tour merch, I did like. If you've seen my Eras Tour merch collection videos, you'll know I liked the Eras Tour merch. But Tortured Poets, that wasn't really for me. And this summer 2025 collection, again, not really for me. I just didn't really like some of the styles that much. However, the things I did like the most were the hats and the tote bag. I did not get the tote bag. I actually didn't get anything. As I said, it was my mum who bought these. But I did like the tote bag, but I thought £60 was a little bit steep. I think in this day and age, like 60 quid for a tote bag. I know they said it was like a beach bag, but it's a tote bag. It looks like one of those Trader Joe tote bags. And don't get me wrong, I have one of those Trader Joe tote bags. We got it last year when we were on holiday. They are great tote bags, but they were like $10, $15, like something, or maybe even cheaper than that. They were really cheap. Whereas for 60, that's a lot of money for a tote bag. Like, big no-no. But my mum got both of the baseball caps, so we're going to try them on today. I know it's a little bit weird kind of trying on a baseball cap, but yeah. And also it's really funny that I'm doing this collection video today for the summer 2025 collection, because in the UK right now, it is just wet. It is really, really wet. And it's not cold, but it's wet. Anyway, I'm going to go show you the merch. So this is what it looks like from the Taylor Swift online store. Just comes in a plain box. Not very exciting. And in the US, they gave them little postcards with the summer 2025 like photo shoots. They did a photo shoot for this merch because they've been doing photo shoots for the merch recently, which I do really like, because they've been using different size models as well, which I think is fantastic, rather than just using one kind of standard sort of model that they always use. They're using different sizes, different genders, and I think that is great because most Taylor Swift merch is just unisex, and they just show it on one style of woman and you can't really see what that would look like on anyone else. So I really, really love that they're doing that. I think this is happening more and more in the industry. Obviously, we've still got a long, long way to go, but I do really like that they're doing that. But yeah, they put little postcards in with that kind of photo shoot for the US customers. But I live in the UK, so we did not get that. As I said, no, like, postcards. I was actually like, what word was it even just saying? Postcards. But we have hats. We have hats. So I got the 2 hats that were in this collection. I think there were just 2 hats in this collection. And we got both of them. So these are what they look like. They were £25 each. Now obviously they come out of the bag. But what I noticed about the bag that I haven't noticed in the past, I've not ordered from the Taylor Swift store for a while though, just because they've not done that much merch recently. Obviously since like the end of the Eras tour. But they have these. The bags are no longer plastic. Last time I ordered from the store, I'm 100% sure the bags were plastic, like clear plastic. And now we have this, which is great. So these are compostable bags. It literally says, please compost me. This bag is made from completely compostable materials, not for the recycling bin, made from bio-based materials. This bag will break down naturally in home or industrial composting bins. So I think that is really great. You know, obviously merch stores have a long way to go in terms of being environmentally friendly, but this is a really, really great step because you really underestimate whenever you buy something online. You're just like, oh yeah, it'll come, blah, blah, blah. It'll just come in like a cardboard box, and then it's like, oh wow, it's gonna come in loads and loads of plastic, and you know, even if you are actively trying to reduce your plastic consumption and then you just go to buy something random online, it's just like, look at all of this plastic. So it is really fantastic that they have updated the bags to these. I don't know if they're slowly bringing these out. I've honestly only just noticed it from this order, but I do really, really like that they have added this, because it is a very, very small step, but it will make a difference in the long run, and I think that is really, really fantastic. And I presume this is the same for all UMG stores. At Universal Music Group, they're kind of all under the same like thing. They're all under the same, I don't know, like umbrella group. So I imagine this is the same for all artists, but it's a really, really nice kind of surprise with this. So this is what it looks like. This is the Cowboy Like Me hat. So I'm just gonna open it up. This is what it looks like. So I think it is a really, really nice hat. I think this is very, very kind of like stylish. That sounds so weird. I sound so old. Like, oh yeah, the kids will love this. But I think the colours, like the green, the design of it, I think it's very kind of like Brandy Melville-esque. Like those are kind of the vibes I'm getting. So it says Cowboy Like Me on the front. It's got a cowboy, oh no, it's not got a cowboy, it's just got a horse. It says established in 1989, and then hustling for the good life. I was literally like, what on earth is that lyric? So then it says hustling for the good life, it is in cursive, and that's all in green. So the hat itself is a cream, and then it's got like a green, what would you call this bit of a hat? I presume it has a name. You know how like Aglet has a name for like on that bit of the shoe? I presume this bit has a name. But yeah, so it's green there, the hat's cream, but the design on the hat is that green again. A lot of people are like, why have they put Cowboy Like Me in the summer collection? Evermore is very much a winter album. I get that, but I feel like Cowboy Like Me is kind of like a summer-ish song, I guess, because like they talk about the tennis courts. And like obviously the tennis courts are covered up, but like there's still, it's like in a country club. I feel like that's kind of the vibes I was getting, or someone with a very nice house that has tennis courts. So I feel like it fits the aesthetic of this merch collection very well. They also have a TS in that new font as well, in the green, embroidered on the side of the hat. This is how the hat fastens as well. It's one of those like metal buckle ones. Not my favourite kind of fastening. I prefer, because I don't know, I just think it's easier, the like little like pin ones. Not pins, but like, you know when they have like the plastic bits that you can just like adjust it really easily, because they're really easy, but like it is a nice hat. Also, I'm very particular with the kind of baseball caps I like. There are so many different types. There is one that I keep seeing, and it's like this bit is hard, so this like first kind of section, this first like quarter of the hat, it's like structured. I don't like that at all. Now when I tried it on, I was like, oh no, it's one of those, but it just had one of these in just to keep its shape while it was shipping. So it is one that is completely flat. So if you are like me and you are very fussy with your hats, it's one of those ones, just to make it clear. And also this bit has a curve to it as well, because I know some people don't like it when they're flat. I am one of the same, so I don't like it when it's flat. So it's kind of the hat that I sort of like. Also inside, I do like this. They've got again that Taylor Swift logo, that new logo they've got. I don't know if it's just for this merch collection or if it's like hinting at the new era or something like that, but it is definitely a new font they're using there. We've got instructions. It's 100% cotton, made in China, and it gives the washing instructions as well. Hand wash cold separately, do not bleach, do not wring, line dry in shade, do not iron. So you've got all your washing instructions, but then on the inside of the hat, it has the established 1989, so like it's got like a green line that say established 1989 in cream, and then that TS logo. I don't know, I think it's cool when they have things like that, that realistically most people are not going to look inside of your hat. They're not going to like take your hat off your head and be like, oh, what's it say inside your hat? Why would they do that? So it's just kind of a nice thing for you. I get excited easily. This is a weird kind of try on video, because obviously it is just me trying on a hat, but this is what it looks like. I think it's cute. I've been trying to work out, not cowboy hats, this is not a cowboy hat. And I go, yes, this is a cowboy hat. But I like this. I have got it on a little bit loose just because I've got makeup on. I don't want to get too much makeup on it. So this is what it looks like there. I think it's nice. I do quite like wearing a baseball cap now. I used to not like it. I used to think it looked weird on my head, but now I quite like them. I think it's a good shape as well. I always say my height on this. I don't know the hat, like the size of my face, but I'm 5'1". I don't think that helps at all, because like yeah, but if it does help, I don't know. Normally if I was going for like a hat size, if there's a particular hat size, I would go for a small, but obviously it's a hat, it's adjustable, so I can't give you much information about like hat sizes on this, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying to show you what it looks like on me. So that's what it looks like. Yeah. It's cute. I think I really like the design. I do think it's very kind of like stylish. Again, this makes me like try to sound like I'm down with the kids. But I think it's quite a nice design, so I like that. So that's the Cowboy Like Me one. Then next up we have this one. This one again is really nice, and this is the one that matched the tote bag. Again, I love the tote bag, but for 60 quid, I think that's a lot. 25, I think, like, yeah, it's a lot, but like nice hat, like baseball caps nowadays are. I really like the like, I don't know what kind of sports team they are, but they have these like sports team ones. And they're kind of like 25, like an Urban Outfitters. So like I feel like it's kind of the side, like that made no sense, but like the price of kind of an average hat. So this is a navy blue colour on the actual hat itself, and then that bit at the front, kind of the sun visor bit. I don't think that's what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it, is a cream. Is it a cream or is it a white? I would say it's more white, but to be honest, very, very similar. More white than the previous hat, but very similar there. And then instead of having a TS on the side, you've got Taylor Swift's full name, which I really like. So it's in white on there with that new font. You've also got that new logo in the front with that TS, established 1989, there around it, like a circle. And then you've got leaves. They probably have like a name. They're probably a specific kind of leaf. So if anyone knows their leaves, please let me know. But they have 2 leaves on either side. Do any of you know your leaves? There you go. Look at the leaves. Tell us all what the leaves are. But I think, again, this is really cool. Very kind of like stylish down with the kids. And then inside, again, this has got the same thing where it's got that Taylor Swift logo there, that new one, which I like. And then it also says that TS established 1989. Once again, which I think is so cool. If you're wondering why it's all established 1989, it's because Taylor Swift was born in the year 1989. And she has an album called, you guessed it, 1989. This one, my makeup's already rubbed off it where I've tried it once. It's because it's cream on the inside. So I'll definitely be having to wash this one. Whereas this one, because it's a bit darker, the makeup which I want maybe as well. I don't know. But yeah, let's try her on. This one I put very loose, actually. I think it's because I got makeup on it the first time. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, I think it's quite cool. I like it. I was a little bit hesitant with it being a white bit here and it being dark on the actual head that it would look really long on me. I don't think it does. Now I'm looking at it though in the camera, I'm like, does this look really freakishly long? Or am I just, I think I'm just deeping it. I think now I'm just like overthinking it. But again, it's the same kind of style where it's like flat here. It's a little bit less flat because obviously you've got like a design there. So like that's kind of making it a little bit like, yeah, but it's pretty much flat. And then it's got that curve on like, the sun visor bit. I don't know what to call it. But I think it's cute. I really like it. So this is what that one looks like. And it's got the exact same fastening bit, that metal kind of like buckle style. And I do think it is nice. I do like these hats. I think these were probably the nicest things in the collection. Surprised these didn't sell out straight away. The only thing that really sold out, now my hair is everywhere. The only thing that, should we put the hat back on? We're going to put the hat back on. The only thing that really sold out was the towel. That was like, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And I think it's because everyone realised that you could play checkers on the towel because it came with a checkers kit. And I think everyone then immediately was like, whoa, that's really cool. So that sold out quickly, but everything else stayed in stock. I think a big part of it is the price. They probably also just had a lot of stock in, obviously, because they know that Taylor Swift merch is very, very popular at the moment. But yeah, I definitely think the price of this merch collection was higher maybe than some of the previous ones. I don't know, but it did seem pretty high. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you get anything from this merch collection? What do you think about this merch collection? It's caused a lot of controversy online, so I'd love to know your opinions on that. And if you got anything, do you like the hats? Are you thinking about getting the hats? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Taylor Swift unboxing videos, those sort of things, I do lots of them, so it'd be really cool if you wanted to check them out. If you wanted to check them out, that'd be cool, but you don't have to, but it'd be cool if you did. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to come back to see more, and as always, have a great day.